So I've got all these questions, and a lot of them are related to your current position, which, as you just shared with us, is now co-executive producer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So a lot of the questions pertain to that, but I would like to talk a little bit about your earlier career before we get deep into the how to get away with murder, which is the vast majority of these questions. So as a writer, I guess I'm also curious about, for students who may be in TRF or in writing now, or for students who are not technically enrolled in these majors, how do those previous experiences in hotel management, in the MBA program, in acquisitions, inform your writing and inform your creativity? And how were you able to identify as a writer even though your business card may say something else?
It's interesting. I love talking to people, not just the discipline of writing, but my mother is a physician and she's retired at this point in time. But the interesting thing that she told me was she loves to interview students for medical school who are not biology majors. She loves people that have gone off and done something completely different. Sure, you have to do a whole bunch of science requirements for medical school, but she was always sort of interested in the people who decided to do something completely different, who were in the military, who were plumbers, or she herself, before she became a physician, was a real estate agent, and she worked at IBM as a computer programmer.
I'm sorry, my mother worked at IBM as a computer programmer.
Hey! All right.
Sorry.
Everybody had that good job. That was a good job to have. Back when you had to have a stack of cards to program.
Punch cards.
Right, these punch cards. Y'all don't know anything about that. But back in the day, computers were much larger and you had a stack of cards that you had to use to, anyway.
I apologize for interrupting.
Of course. Right. It informs because I've lived so many other lives and I continue to live so many other lives. So when I was in my early 20s, I was managing people who didn't speak English as their first language. I saw suicides. I saw prostitutes. I had best friends that were strippers. I worked as a cable television executive, so I saw the other side of the business. It just sort of informs you as a human being if you have all of these experiences. Not discounting a person who goes in, who's a writer, who's first and foremost a writer when they begin and take that sort of course. But I don't think I could be a writer today had I not taken all of these twists and turns, because it told me what I was good at, what I was bad at, but I needed to work on things that I definitely knew that I wanted to do, and then realized when I got into the middle of it, that's not me. And then I was able to course correct. And so that makes you nimble as a writer if you have to continually course correct throughout your life, because then you have to course correct when you're writing as well.